So, hello student, and welcome back to cloud computing classes. So, today we will discuss about communication as a service model in cloud computing technology. So, I tell you what is communication as a service model. So, communications as a service model is a method of delivering communication services through any telecommunication software with using of software as a service delivery model. So, you can say that communication as a service can include a range of communication services including voice over IP, instant messaging, message routing, call recording and video conferencing, etc. So this is a communication medium. So many people are familiar with consumer CAAS solution such as Skype, FaceTime and instant messaging tool such as Facebook Messenger and Google Chat. So it's worth noting here that voice over internet protocol is not necessarily a public internet solution. It could just easily be used over dedicated circuit or local area network or wide area networks. So many businessmen, users have benefited from the cost advantage of voice over internet protocol largely by deploying on-site IP-based PBX system. So communication as a service provider vendor is responsible for all hardware and software management and offers guaranteed quality of service. So CAAS allow business to selectively deploy communication devices and modes on pay-as-you-go as needed basis. So this approach eliminates the large capital investment and ongoing overhead for a system whose capacity may often exceed or fall short of current demand. And communication as a service model offer a flexibility and expandability that a small and medium-sized business might not otherwise afford, allowing for the addition of devices, mode or coverage on demand. So the network capacity and feature set can be changed from day to day if necessary so that functionality keep pace with demand and resources are not wasted. So there is no risk of the system becoming obsolete and requiring periodic major upgrade or replacement. So for example of CAAS model, a social networking site can unite group of people with common interest such as a fan club devoted to a musician. So members can connect in conference call without forcing participants to reveal personal information. More important for the social network and the musician. So CAAS introduced a new ways to reach fan club member with compelling new media or exclusive merchandise offer. So In another words, you can say that communication as a service is an outsourced enterprise communication solution that can be leased from a single vendor. Such communication can include voice over internet protocol or internet telephony, instant messaging, collaboration and video conference application using fixed and mobile devices. So CAAS services has evolved along the same line as a software as a service model. So CAAS model brings social networking, cloud computing and smartphone together, providing cloud technology that let users communicate via voice, text message and rich media on whatever device they prefer to use. So to compete in this marketplace, software vendors, enterprises and service provider must introduce communication enhanced services that meet a surging need for value, efficiency, cost reduction and convenience. Through this model, the CAAS service provider manages everything from the telecommunication infrastructure to the software integration platform for delivering communication offered as a guaranteed quality of services. As a result, business can selectively deploy communication features, application and devices on a pay-as-you-go as needed basis. So reducing risk while eliminating capital cost associated with new services. So main advantage of these services is fully integrated enterprise class unified communication. So by managing the local area network or wide area network, the vendor can guarantee consistent quality of services from the desktop across the voice over internet telephony backbone and back again. Advanced unified communication features such as Outlook integration, soft phone call, real-time presence, chat, multimedia conferencing and video calling, unified messaging and mobility are also part of a standard CAAS deployment model. And a key advantage of CAAS application is the ability to allow people to communicate with each other without requiring the person initiating the communication to know all of the recipient contact detail such as their preferred devices and related phone numbers. So for consumers, CAAS can allow individual and group of individual to communicate without giving out any personal information. And the user can even communicate with other people from the cloud via email, text message, voice and video calls and chat box, etc. This facility is deployed from the point of view of the user. It helps the user to share their thought with other people without logging in other website or service provider. Thus, from the cloud website alone, the user can have the multiple option to communicate with the other user. The communication mode would be anonymous and authenticated. The application or programming interface of the email client and chat room would be provided for the communication. So this API are built on the Java software tool with the object-oriented concept on the basis of the concept of remote method invocation and Ajax technology, that is while the email facility can be provided by using SMTP protocol, that is known as a simple mail transfer protocol, where user can send their email using their login from any provider, that is Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Hotmail, etc. So this is a communication as a service model. So thank you very much, student.